LC's live streaming platforms. Welcome to Shop LC. I'm your host, Emily May, and we just wrapped up an incredible loose gemstone show. And what I'm excited about is we are going to see how we apply the loose gemstone world, right? Where we get to purchase our loose gemstones, and then we get to literally explore how we set them in beautiful designs that you are going to see today. And Shop LC is very special. Shop LC is very special because we have over 60 talented designers with exclusive Shop LC designs. We have thousands of artisans that work to craft, to cut, to quality control these incredible stones. And then what's nice is we are only one of the only type of shopping networks that literally are giving you direct exclusives. We're giving you direct exclusives so that our gemstones are going to be at a low cost. Our designs, we're not giving you like an extra design fee. We are designing them ourselves. So I'm very excited that we have a full collection. This is our Glitz and Glamour show. And oh, do we have some glitz? And oh, do we have some glam? So we're going to have pendants. We're going to have beautiful rings in our collection, and so much more. And so we looked at gemstones from around the world a little bit earlier, and here we're going to look at gemstones again from all around the world. And some of these might be your favorites. Some of these might be stones that you might not have ever heard of, and these are not going to be your normal gemstones that you're going to find in your everyday jewelry collection. These are going to be rare. These are going to be collectible, and we have gem hunters that literally search all around the world. We have dedicated sourcing teams that make sure that we are finding the best stones, the most incredible designs, and partners in over 32 countries. So Shop LC is exclusive. Shop LC is going to be shop low cost for a reason, and I'm going to be your host, Emily May. And we're going to make sure that you get the best possible deals, the lowest possible costs, and you know what? Maybe we're going to have some bundle deals, but all I know is we are definitely going to give you 25% off today. So we're going to start with that 25% off promo code. That promo code is going to give you 25% off across the board. That is LIVE25. LIVE25. That is going to be something you use on the website, shoplc.com, on this exclusive show under that live stream tab. You can use this on the app under the live stream tab show. You can also use this with your personal shopper. You are going to have no spaces in the beginning, no spaces at the end, and no spaces in between. It is a perfect sandwich. You keep it all together. Sometimes your phone tries to autocorrect. You don't want that to happen. LIVE25. 25% off these showcase items. I have 18 items to show you today with some of the largest gemstones in our collection, in our vault. Some of them are going to be those classic top 5 gemstones, and some are going to be stones that you're like, what is that? And you're going to fall in love with new pieces. That's what I love. I want you to discover something new. I want you to discover a love for something else, and I want you to add to your collection today. So we're going to make sure that this shopping experience is as seamless and easy as possible. Use that code on all those 3 avenues, including your personal shopper. So your personal shopper number is going to be available for 24 hours a day. Think about it as your 24-hour concierge. When you're staying at a hotel and you're like, oh my goodness, I forgot my toothbrush. Oh my goodness, I have these questions. Oh my goodness, whatever it may be, call your concierge. This is going to be your 888-835-2237, your personal shopper number. And this personal shopper will take care of you. If you're new to Shop LC, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. They can help you get all of your systems signed up. You can sign up for the account. You can sign up for all your payment information. We take multiple types of international credit cards: MasterCard, Discover, American Express, Visa. We also take Google, Apple Pay, and PayPal. Lots of ways to pay, lots of ways to save, and lots of ways to shop. What we also want to do is make sure that you know that with these purchases today, $50 or more, you're going to get free shipping. And then we also have our 100% interest-free payment program. That is called what we call our budget pay. You're going to see that across the board when I break down these prices. You're going to see, oh my goodness, that's a great deal. $20 a month for a ring, $30 a month for this gorgeous pendant. You are going to see that you're going to save. That is also an additional reason why people keep coming back to Shop LC. We are on all platforms right now. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, we are also on X, we're also on the website and the app. There are so many ways that you get to watch us, so I want you to share this with one friend. Share it with one friend. Let them know, hey, I have a birthday coming up. I want you to shop with me. Or maybe you just know that they're going to love beautiful pieces that I'm going to showcase today. Share it with a friend. So my beautiful friends out there, speaking of friends, I also want to make sure that you know what makes Shop LC special. In addition to all the deals, the incredible rare gemstones that we're going to look at, and the beautiful designs, we also have our purchase feeds program. This sets us apart from every other retailer. We want a social impact on the world. We want to make a social impact. Our mission is to eradicate childhood hunger, and that is through our purchase feeds program. This is why USA Today voted us one of the most trusted brands in the United States, because of our mission to deliver joy and our mission of this social impact program of delivering a warm and nutritious meal for a child that needs it the most. This is going to set us apart from everyone else. This is what makes us driven to come into work in our studio from Austin, Texas every single day. And what we're going to do is we're going to set a goal today. We're going to set a goal of 5 meals. And what's nice is you don't have to do it all today. You can shop today. You can shop tomorrow. We have 48 hours to make that goal. And that's a beautiful milestone. That means we will be able to change the lives of 5 children. And we work with about 3 different organizations. We work with Backpack Friends, No Kid Hungry here in the United States, and Akshaya Pacha in India. So we work with 3 different amazing organizations. That is all on our website. You can look up the impact. Our hosts have visited all 3 organizations. They've seen the impact that our purchases have on the children from around the world. And so we're going to make that impact today, and all we need to do is shop today. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. You just hang out with me, you shop, you choose some treasures, you save with the Live 25 code, and you are in and on your way to making a difference. So we have a lot of amazing pieces to showcase today. So we're going to get started. And remember, all you're going to need to do is use that Live 25 code. You can ask me questions along the way. I will do my best to answer them. But of course, that personal shopper will be there around after the show, and they're going to be around during the show as well. So if you just absolutely love something and you're like, I cannot wait another minute, I can't wait another second, I don't want to wait an hour or even half a day, we're going to make sure you get it today. So we're going to start with something absolutely amazing. We looked at a kunzite version in our loose gemstone show before. Now we're going to look at item number 1. Item number 1 is going to be a very specific type of Brazilian kunzite. So kunzite, again, could come from Afghanistan as well and some other regions. This one specifically is a Martha Rocha kunzite. It is named after the Brazilian beauty queen. This is going to be set. Ooh, this is beauty. This is absolutely beauty, and no wonder, because it's named after a beauty queen. This is going to give you that tiara effect, just like Miss America, right? I think the newly crowned Miss America is from Texas, so that's exciting. But this is going to look like a crown on your hand. It's going to have that royal regal effect. If you love morganite, which I believe we're going to have some pink morganite in our collection today. If not, I know we had some beautiful gemstones of that in the loose gemstone show. But either way, this kunzite is going to be in that spectrum of lilac, that spectrum of pink, that baby purple, that baby lilac, that baby pink. This is going to also be an alternative to those romance stones. So what I love about this is we got some high luxury gemstones here. We have almost 10 carats of gemstones here. Almost 10 carats of gemstones. This center Martha Rocha kunzite is almost 8 carats. It is a 14 by 10 millimeter stone. It is a AAA quality, 6.5 to 7 on the Mohs scale of hardness. That is going to make it quite durable. That's going to make it very, very nice for long lasting wear. It is heat treated, so it is stabilizing that color, because with kunzite, it does have a little bit of a sensitivity to light and really, really strong UV rays. So you want to make sure that you are keeping it protected. So again, you don't want it to just like sit outside for a long time, right? Or have it on a table and it's like direct light for many, many hours. So this is heat treated. It does stabilize that color, bringing out those lilac pink hues. You are going to have a long elongated table, a little bit billowy, kind of pillowy texture, a large 4-prong setting with those rounded prongs, and then you have lab-grown diamonds. So we elevated it with the addition of those lab-grown diamonds. Those lab-grown diamonds are going to include 12 0.42 carats, so that's where it equalizes that 9.35 carats overall. They are E through F VS color grade diamonds. So when we look at the scale of color grade and color clarity diamonds, D, E, F are going to be the highest color grades. So you are up there in the flawless category, or practically flawless category of diamonds. You are going to have 3 baguette cut on the left and right side, so it looks like a tiara. When you look at a crown of a queen, whether it's a beauty queen or whether it is a royal queen of royal origins, this looks like a tiara. Then you're going to have kind of a half crescent on the upper part and the lower part with round lab-grown diamonds. Those brilliant round lab-grown diamonds. Absolutely incredible. You're getting a little bit of that art deco kind of retro design because you have the geometry and symmetry, and you get that tiara halo that absolutely makes this stand out. And what I love about any of the morganite pieces or any of those purple base or pink base stones, it goes so great with rose gold. This will be 10 carat rose gold, so about 41.7% pure gold. And you got that beautiful sculpted floral undergallery, a little bit thinner undergallery with those divided lines and sculpted metal. But it's graceful. It's absolutely graceful. You're going to be able to get a low to medium profile, maybe even almost a high profile. You're going to be able to set this in a beautiful, beautiful tone. It goes with everything. And this is a great alternative for those romance stones. If you love Maripino morganite, if you love a pink morganite in general, if you love any of those light pink diamonds or pink sapphires, this is a great alternative. We have 5-star reviews on this. It is going to be available in only so many sizes. Right now, I have size 6 through 9 available. I have, oh, actually, you know what? It might even go up to size 10. But you know what? Always double check with your personal shopper if you have any doubts. This is normally a $20,000 estimated retail value because you got lab-grown diamonds of luxury and it's sustainable, ethical sourcing, conflict-free zone. We did a lab-grown diamond show earlier at 10 a.m. You guys, it's been a long day. It's an Emily May day today. So we got an amazing opportunity where we have an elevated level of a AAA kunzite and we have lab-grown diamonds. So it just elevates this piece in such a romantic, whimsical, and graceful way. Size 6 through 10. Right now, my friends, normally $20,000 estimated retail value. We are going to drop this to as low as I can do it today. We're going to activate that live 25 code. We're going to give you free shipping. We're going to give you 30-day money-back guarantee. And right now, we are going to drop it from that starting price of $2,300. And I don't want you all to be nervous or afraid of that starting price, because with me driving the ship here, we're going to make sure it goes down. And if I get a double deal, I'll make it drop even more. We're going to save on shipping. We're going to save with that budget pay. And we're going to save with that live 25 code. So trust me, we're going to make it go down. This is going to go down to $1,725. We're going to take this down to $1,725. That is around $580 savings. And that, in comparison to the $20,000, is even more. This is going to be 5 monthly payments of $345. Sorry, $345. $345. That's about $87 a week if you want to set aside and save. So the thing is, if you are looking for a romantic stone that's going to connect, give you those calm, anti-anxiety, kind of balancing the emotions type of feel, this kunzite is going to be for you. Again, George Kunz found it in the early 1900s, found the first deposits, named it after himself, which is super special. And he was a well-known gemologist and naturalist and discovered all these gemstones for that famous jeweler that had that beautiful blue box. If you know, you're gonna know. So right now, my friends, we're gonna look again. That's item number 1. We're kicking off with a big one. This is Glitz and Glamour for a reason, and we're bringing the glitz and we're bringing the glam. So we're gonna look at item number 2 next. We're gonna look at item number 2 next. And this is going to be another, we had one in the loose gemstones, and I'm excited that we have this again. It is an Australian Black Ridge Opal. This is going to be from one place in the New South Wales. It is from one place in the world. That is it from Australia. It can't get better than that, right? And this is going to be one of the largest pieces of this specific type of opal that we have in our collection. You're going to pay for luxury. You're going to pay for the rarity of this and the quality. This is going to be our item number 2. And of course, it's going to be with that certification paperwork. And it is it's set in 10 karat white gold. It's set in 10 karat white gold. It is a AAA Australian Black Ridge opal. And it has lab-grown diamonds all the way around. So you're going to get that luxuriant authenticity report. You're going to get a beautiful backup paperwork and a beautiful design. It is a sunburst halo effect, and it is a total of 4 carats. That opal is going to be a total of 3.43 carats. We also are looking at 20 round lab-grown diamonds. 20 round lab-grown diamonds. You see the opalescence here. You see this is a little bit different than your normal opal. The normal opal is going to have that white, opaque, iridescent quality. This is that darker blue, a little bit of that black ridge coloration. So it has a darker midnight hue. This is also a triplet composition. So that means that it is, again, an opal in all of its forms is going to be pretty in the mid-range on the Mohs scale of hardness. Sometimes 5, sometimes up to 6.5. That means it's going to be a little bit soft, a little bit brittler, or more brittle for those everyday jewelry pieces. So what we do as jewelry designers and makers is we protect it. We protect this treasure, just like a lot of these gemstones. That's why they have halos. That's why they have prong settings. You want it protected. So with this triplet composition, you are going to have a cap, a little plastic cap or a glass cap on top, and that is going to be clear enough to go over that layer of opal. So the layer of opal is going to be that little meat and the cheese in between, and then the back layer is going to be a little bit of that darker blue color. So you have 3 layers. That's why it's called a triplet. And that is going to be composed and have that little composition. So you could see it when you see it to the side a little bit. And that's all just to protect the beauty of that opal, because you want to make sure, again, it takes millions and millions of years to create this piece. It's a rarity. It's going to have that play of color. It's like a pearl where it's one of a kind. So not every play of color is going to be exactly the same. Not every speck of gold, not every speck of blue and green is going to be exactly the same. This is going to include G3H SI color grade clarity diamonds. It is going to be 4 carats. 4 carats, knuckle to knuckle sparkle, and right now I only have so many sizes left. I only have so many sizes left. This is, again, going to be a very traditional setting with that tiara effect. So it's very common to have this design for those big regal pieces that kings and queens would wear, princesses, duchesses, dukes, nobility, royalty, regal people are going to wear something like this, high status. This is going to have that tiara effect. So right now, again, my friends, I only have a few sizes. I have size 6, I have size 7, I have size 8, and a few sizes to go around. I only have so many left in our full collection, less than 10. Make sure if opal is on your bucket list of gemstones and on your bucket list of pieces that you need, this is going to be one for you. This is going to be one for you. Right now, this is normally an estimated retail value of around $9,000. But again, Shop LC drops these prices by 70, 80, sometimes over 90% in comparison. This is an 81% price drop. We are dropping item number 2 all the way down from $1,750. Get this, all the way down to $1,312. $1,312. That is over $438 price drop. When we look at that budget pay, which is 100% interest free, you don't need to sign up for a credit card. We're not going to charge you interest. You don't need a credit check. That's just like all of my love language all put together when I want to shop, right? I want good deals, I want a great price, and I want an easy payment system. 5 monthly payments of $263. $263. You break that up, that's going to be $66. $66 a week you set aside and you save. So that is a beautiful opportunity, my friends. Knuckle to knuckle sparkle. That is going to be set again in that beautiful rhodium over sterling silver. Absolutely amazing. So right now, my friends, we're going to move on to item number 3. we're going to move on to item number 3. And a lot of these pieces are going to have different accent stones. You're going to see lab-grown diamonds. You're going to see maybe natural diamonds. You might even see some other accent stones that you didn't even know would go well with these gemstones. So we're giving you lots of variety. This is our Glitz and Glamour show. So we are showing you the most grand. We are showing you the most opulent, the most rare, and the largest stones in our collection. And so I'm excited that we get to share this with you. All right, what do we have next? Ooh, okay. I love a good marquise cut. Marquise cut's gonna be dramatic. Marquise cuts are gonna be dramatic. They are gonna be elaborate. They're gonna be opulent. We're gonna look at a January birthstone. We're gonna look at a January birthstone. And this, oh, I have to take some off in order to make it work. I hate taking the jewelry off because then I can't wear it. I want to wear as much as I can. So this is going to be, look at this beauty right here. Look at this beauty. It is a AAA Radiant Ember Garnet. This is a very specific color classification status of a garnet. It's not just your plain red. It is a classification, a level of red status that is totally different. It's going to be a little bit more of a raspberry. It's going to be a little bit of like a Cabernet Sauvignon. It's going to be a little bit of a wine color. This is going to be also surrounded by a double halo of marquise formation of diamonds. All lab-grown diamonds, all E through F. So they are practically flawless. So D, E, F is going to be like the high echelon of diamonds. You'll want that color grade. This is going to be a total of 3 carats. This is known as the Firelight Halo Ring. And this literally looks like a flame of a fire. So the reason why it's called Ember Garnet is because you get those flashes of fire and red and oranges and yellows slightly inside the fire and crystal structure of this stone. It is a January birthstone. That center marquise cut is very dramatic. It literally looks like a flame is rising up out of the candle, out of the ground. It is going to be 1.83 carats. It's going to be set in a very clear, crisp, 2-prong setting. And then in that first halo, you're going to have round, brilliant cut lab-grown diamonds, 36 of them. And then you are also going to have larger lab-grown diamonds that are going to go up in millimeter. And then you're going to have tapered baguettes. So this is very much Art Deco inspired design. This is very vintage. This is going back in time for an incredible celebration of opulence and design, because there's a few signs when you look at those designs. You're going to have symmetry and you're going to have geometry. So you have this really clean marquise cut double halo, and you have the center stone, and all the stones are exactly the same on every corner. You have a high polished band as well that's going to be very clean, very sleek, 10 karat white gold. We are looking at 10 karat white gold. And again, this is a little bit of a purple, a little bit of a wine color stone. This looks a little bit more purple in the TV screen. And again, it might look different on your screen. That's why you need to see it up close. You need to see it in person. When I look at it in person, it looks a little bit more red with hints of purple. But again, your eye might be different than mine. Your screens and your phone and your tablets and your computer might be a little bit different. So you have to see this treasure for yourself. You have to see the treasure for yourself, and we're going to make that happen. Let's look at those sizes real quick. And we're going to have a variety of sizes, size 6 through 10 available. Sizes 6 through 10 available. I have less than 8 available in every size. You are getting a massive amount of diamonds. You are getting a beautiful marquise cut, almost 2 carats of an ember garnet. And you get this beautiful, almost knuckle-to-knuckle, dramatic sparkle. You are going to be able to place this again. You have a step-cut design where it goes from one layer to another on that halo. But overall, the carriage is going to be placed on your hand gracefully. It's going to be very, very comfortable. It's going to be very easy. Right now, if we look at that estimated retail value, we're talking about a $9,000 estimated retail value. We are looking at an estimated $9,000 estimated retail value. We are going to give you the Shop LC price though, because we are, again, a very special retailer. We are able to, again, be one of the largest jewelry manufacturers in the world. We have over 3,000 artisans. And they are also, we have 60 talented designers that bring exclusive designs directly to your doorstep at a low cost, because we source the gemstones from over 32 different countries. This right now is going to be reduced with that live 25. So we're taking $2,000 all the way down to $1,500. That is a $500 price drop. That is a $500 price drop. We also are choosing to do that budget pay. If you choose, that's available to you, 5 monthly payments around $300. And that means, again, on a weekly basis, if you are just looking to be budget friendly and save, take $75, put it aside, and that's your Shop LC fund. $75 a week, and you are getting that beautiful January stone of love, compassion, and every stone garnet. A lot of people don't realize garnet comes in all colors. This one is going to be one of the most rare of the purple red variety, and you don't find it very often in all jewelry stores. And what's amazing is you can, again, pick something that's a little bit different in the garnet world. And this is going to be item number 3. So we're going to continue on. We're going to continue on with one of those top 5 gemstones. So if you look at Shop LC's history, we've been around for 40 plus years, like just a combined history of expertise. And we are one of the largest ruby and emerald and sapphire dealers in the world. So we are bringing you some amazing, amazing top 5 gemstones. When you look at the top 5 gemstones, tourmaline and diamonds and emeralds and rubies and sapphires, you got to shop here at Shop LC for them. So we not only find them, sometimes they're polished and cut already, and then we design them. Sometimes we have to do it ourselves. But we have artisans, we have craftsmen that create and make this happen, and we have exclusives for you. This is going to be one of those exclusives. This is one of the largest Nyasa rubies that we have in our Glitz and Glamour collection. It is absolutely super, super clear. And not all emeralds and rubies and sapphires are going to be transparent, are going to be clear. They might not be as high quality. This is absolutely such a regal piece. It is a crimson halo. Crimson like the crimson sun, like the crimson fire. This is a AAA Nyasa ruby. And we are in July. We got a week left or so of July, and July is going to be your ruby birthstone. And you might want something that's going to represent that passion, that love, that commitment. A ruby is going to do that. Also, we have a lot of, usually July birthdays, usually it's people that are super passionate. And I like how they have this fiery, fiery stone to represent their personality and their zodiac sign. This is going to be also included some lab-grown diamonds all the way around. So if you've seen some of the royal collections from the British royalty, from France, and all around the world, this is going to be one of the most common designs because it's classic. You have that center show-stopping stone, and then you surround it with diamonds. It is as simple and easy as that. It is going to be a total of 8 carats G through H SI color grade diamonds. We have over 7 carats of this Nyasa ruby. Let me say that again. Over 7 carats. That is amazing. And it's a AAA quality. A AAA quality. It is a 12 by 10 millimeter stone. So it has this beautiful golden undergallery of 10 karat yellow gold. It's going to have that beautiful prong setting that literally looks like the branches and the stems of a flower reaching up, and it looks like a beautiful rose. It is a blood red ruby color. And I say ruby, but there are different rubies that look a little bit different. This is absolutely extraordinary. And you are getting a AAA quality. So this is the top 10% of all the rubies pulled from this region are going to be of that quality. We have 16 round lab-grown diamonds. Look at the undergallery. The undergallery is sculpted to protect that ruby. And it is going to be 9 on the Mohs scale of hardness. So that's up there with sapphires. It's up there with diamonds. You are going to have a very secure and long-lasting top 5 gemstone in your collection when you purchase this today. It is going to be of an investment. It's going to be of quality. It is going to be of class. We only have so many sizes though. That's the trick here, is we only have so many stones we can procure because this takes millions and millions of years to create these gemstones. And then what's nice about what we provide here at Shop LC is we have direct from the mine exclusive sometimes. We have gem hunters that look all over the world for these pieces so that we can find and dedicate and source to 32 different countries, find the best of the best. And we have uncut gemstones and we have polished gemstones. And we make sure that we can bring all of our skills together of the artisans, of our hosts and all that to bring you these exclusive pieces. So right now, this is going to be available in a few sizes that might help you out here. We are going to have, let's see those sizes real quick. So these sizes are going to be, whoa, we got lots of sizes. We have size 5 through 10. We have size 5 through 10. So that's really great. I know a lot of people were looking at pinky rings. They were looking at some smaller sizes and large sizes. So this can go up to a size 10 down to a size 5. If you order this today, it looks like you can get it between the 24th and the 26th of July estimated delivery date. We're going to give you 25% off today. That is going to go down from $17.50 all the way down to $13.12 with that live 25 code. So $17.50 all the way down to $13.12. That is over a $400 price drop. What's amazing about the opportunities we provide here at Shop LC, the shopping experiences, is we have some top 5 gemstones that are going to always be available in our showcase. We are going to have emeralds today. I'm looking. We have emeralds. We're going to have some beautiful rubies. And we already, again, have those inclusive diamonds that are part of some of these accent stones. So you can collect them all. You can literally collect all the top 5 gemstones today and tomorrow using that live 25 code. That's going to give you a 48-hour shopping window. It's going to give you 25% off these incredible luxuries. I only have 20 left of my Ruby Vault collection. Only 20 left, less than 5 of every size from size 5 through 10. And you are going to be able to bring this home with that 100% interest-free budget pay for $263. You can bring it home for $263, $66 you set aside and you save. And look how stunning that is. This is also a perfect stone to wear for the holiday season. I know we're again, just right. It's going to be here before you know it. Red is also a beautiful one to wear with your emeralds for the holiday season. It is also that ultimate stone of love, compassion, romance. So if you want that ultimate sentimental gift and you want that sentimental symbol, you got to go with a ruby and a diamond. And it's all 3 all set in there with the gold. So right now we're going to continue on, my friends, to item number 5. So that was item number 4. We're going to look at item number 5. And of course, we're going to look at pieces that you might not see in your everyday jewelry store, including, this next one. It's going to be certified and appraised. It is going to also have an authenticity card from Luxuriant Lab Grown Diamonds. So you know what that means. We have lab grown diamonds and we have an elevated, luxurious, fine jewelry piece on our hands here. This is going to be a AAA Cambodian blue zircon. This is going to be a Cambodian blue zircon. And it's a very unique design. It is a very beautiful, unique design. We are looking at everything set in 10 karat white gold. It is a AAA blue zircon. We have SIGH grade lab grown diamonds. And it is a total of 3.63, around 6.8 carats. Look at this design. So zircon, just in general, the actual mineral of zircon is one of the oldest minerals on the planet Earth. You might have heard of white zircon. That's going to be your diamond-like alternative. That is going to be similar up there to the refraction rate of moissanite and diamonds. It's very strong as well. So blue zircon is another alternative, still part of that mineral family, but it is going to have a little bit of heat treatment. It's going to be one of the rarest types of zircons that transform into that blue. So look at this beautiful design. We have a square cut or octagon cut. It's similar because of the orientation, 2.83 carats. You're gonna have those sharp facets, rounded prongs, and then look at this hexagonal shape. All the way around is gonna be those lab grown diamonds. Those lab grown diamonds are gonna be SI clarity and G through H color. And then you also have beautiful trill and cut diamonds on the shoulder of the band. You have a beautiful under gallery. And you have rounded, slender set diamonds on the slender band. So we have so many beautiful design elements. It almost from far away looks like a trolling cut on that main center stone, but it is all that octagon square cut. So we are looking at 10 karat white gold. It is that sleek, slender band, absolutely beautiful. This is a very dramatic design. A very, very dramatic design, a little bit of an Art Deco inspiration, because again, that geometry and symmetry is there. You're gonna get everything broken down. You get 2 cards with this today. I only have size 6 through 9. I only have size 6 through 9. If you are a fan of blue topaz, if you are a fan of, say, aquamarine, I was trying to think of all the light blue gemstones, or even light blue diamonds, this is a great alternative. This is going to be a little bit lower cost. It's still going to have a high refractive index. It's going to sparkle. It's going to have that bright, light sky blue color. And look how stunning it is. So right now, my friends, with those limited sizes, with the limited quantities, I only have size 6 through 9. I only have size 6 through 9. And we are going to also have less than 12 across the board. Less than 12 across the board. This is going to be something, if you want to celebrate that light blue, that is your favorite color. It's someone's favorite color in your life. It is going to be that calming stone. That grounding stone. That grounding color. It's very, very calm. It's like you're looking at the waves of an ocean, the beautiful sky blue. Look at that. And it matches pretty much exactly from what I have in studio today. This is going to be item number 5. All you need to do is click that link below. You can also just grab the SKU number. You can search for it on the website, search for it on the app. Right now, my friends, this is going to go from $19.99.99 all the way down to $14.99.99. We are saving you a few $100s there. We're saving you a 79% off savings, and compared to that $9,500 estimated retail value. It is going to be a pretty medium to low profile, a double bridge setting with that under gallery, 5 monthly payments of around $300. 5 monthly payments around $300. That's about $75 a week. You set aside and you save. And I love the brilliance of it. This reminds me, just like the aquamarine, it reminds me of a Cinderella. I call aquamarine a Cinderella stone. This reminds me of that because it is so pure, like a glass slipper. It is so magical. It brings about those feelings of transformation, of change, of just feeling like a princess. Why not? So right now we're going to move on. Again, we're going to make sure everyone feels like a queen, right? We're going to make sure that you get the best price, you get a full set. And this next set of items that we're going to look at are absolutely an amazing opportunity. An absolutely amazing opportunity. We are going to look at item number, are we item number 5? Item number 6.
Yes, this is number 5 now.
Oh, it's item number 5 now?
Oh, sorry.
6? Okay. Sorry, I had so many numbers going in my head. I was like, what number are we on? Okay, we're going to look at item number 6. And I wish we had the matching ring. Unfortunately, we do not. But if you love an Ethiopian Wella Opal, we had a huge Ethiopian Wella Opal to close out our loose gemstone show at the 6 p.m. hour. And this is going to be something that is going to be that symbol of love. It is going to be a heart shape, and it is going to be our pendant. This is certified and appraised. You're going to get everything broken down. It is set in 10 karat white gold. It is a AAA Ethiopian Wella Opal. This is one specific region of the Wello National Park and region in Ethiopia. This is a very specific opal that is only found. About 70 to 80% of these high quality opals are from that region of the world. So we are getting high quality stuff. It's only the best here at Shop LC. This is going to be G through H diamonds all the way around, creating the halo of the heart. So we not only have the heart-shaped Wello Opal that gives you that opalescence, that play of color, the greens, the yellows, the blues. It's extraordinary. It's set in a 3-prong setting. Very, very powerful. And then it's surrounded by those diamonds. It also is going to come with a ready-to-wear chain, 10 karat white gold, 20 inches. This is ready to wear. It is the perfect gift. Also, An opal is going to be one of those stones that is revered. Again, in ancient civilizations, it was a very, very revered stone. They would say, again, ancient Egypt and Rome and Greece, they would say that this was the stone of the gods because it had that majestic quality, that play of color. And back in ancient civilization, all the way in Australia, the lore behind those opals was that it was like pieces of a rainbow falling down from the sky. So this really does have some majestic, magical qualities. Every opal is going to be different, just like a pearl. It's going to be one of a kind because the silica-rich water that seeps into the crevices of those volcanoes, into those crevices of lots of heat and lots of pressure, when all the lava and magma kind of releases, you are going to have water that cools down into those crevices, gets mixed in with all of those elements and those minerals, and it creates the majestic quality of that opal. And this specifically in Ethiopia is going to be this clear, opaque, opalescent quality. And this, why not get something that is going to be, again, this is a great alternative for those anniversary gifts, those wedding gifts, your bride wearing this as they walk down the aisle, your daughter, your granddaughter wearing this for a beautiful sweet 16, a quinceañera, maybe a bar or bat mitzvah. This is absolutely amazing. I only have less than 10 left. I have less than 10 left. You're going to get one of the most high quality opals around the world right here at Shop LC on your own devices. You don't have to go anywhere else. You just shop right now. Use that Live25 code, and this is going to go from $2,000 all the way down to $1,500, and that's a $500 price drop. That's going to be 5 monthly payments of around $300. So 5 monthly payments around $300. It is easy to sign up for budget pay. There should be no reason for you not to choose budget pay. It's going to make that large all-in payment less stressful. You're going to be able to get more for your money. So say it's $300 a month. If you see something else you like, you can just add something on and you get a full all-in monthly payment. This is going to be your opportunity to get some of the rare gemstones in our world. And if you're a collector, if you want to have heirloom-worthy pieces that you pass down for future generations, if you want to give memorable gifts that are going to mean and last a lifetime and really mean something, you're in the right show. You're watching the right show. You're in the right place. So right now, my friends, that is going to be our only pendant. I wish I had the matching ring. I don't have it today, unfortunately, but you know what? You are still saving on the pendant. So, my friends, we're going to move on to item number 7. This will be certified and appraised as well. And this is a special one. We talked about a sphene on our Loose Gemstone show. And we're going to have one that is an example of how it can be set in a gorgeous setting. So I loved putting this one on. I wanted to put this on because I always put sphene on when I'm wearing kind of a golden color or a green color. This is going to be one that has those beautiful color changing properties. This is going to be a little bit more of the golden, a kind of golden yellow sphene with a little bit of the hint of green. This is going to be a AAA, certified and appraised platinum sphene. You're going to also have those diamonds in that cushion cut orientation. That tiara effect is in full form here. And it is a 9x7 cushion cut stone. This is going to have a little bit of those golden hues. And you have those diamonds all the way around to really accent and really bring out the brilliance of that stone. So this sphene is going to go from yellow, it's going to go from green. It has a very, very high refractive index. It absolutely has a higher refractive index than a diamond. So the fact that these two are complementary to each other, they actually bring out the best in each other, like what we should do to each other. We should bring out the best of each other. This is a total of 3.24 carats. You're going to get a low to medium profile. It's going to be an undergallery of gold. It's certified and appraised. You're going to get that backup paperwork to back up your purchase, to add some extra protection, some insurance policies. You're going to be all set. This is going to be a 5.5 on the Mohs scale of hardness. So it is a little bit more delicate in the middle range of that protection. So you are going to want to really take care of this one. That's why it is in that cushion cut halo, this tiara effect. And when we look at the sphene, you're going to see again that radiant of color. It's going to go from yellow, maybe that golden orange, to a little bit of that green. It's similar to an alexandrite. It's similar to a turquoisite. Those are going to be quite those color changing optical properties here in that chemical crystal structure. So this right now is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Let's look at those 5-star reviews here that I see. I see lots of people love this one, and it's very majestic. And if you believe in those metaphysical properties like Christine does, this is a 5-star review. Again, this is going to be a stone that she says prized by witches and magicians for its magical properties. Sphene assists in composing new spells and mastering new magical techniques. Set in the gold of alchemy and surrounded by lab-grown diamonds, which are flawless for the uninterrupted flow of crystal energy to enhance the power of the stone. Thank you, Shop LC, for making my dream stone affordable through budget pay. And we're going to break this down here. Again, Christine absolutely loved this, giving us a little bit insight of how she's going to use this stone. If you love this stone, if you are new to the world of sphene, we did have one in our, we had a sphene item number 8 in that last show. That was just a round cut brilliant 2-carat stone. This one is a total of 3.25. You're going to see the power of placing it in a beautiful cushion cut halo with diamonds all the way around. It's bringing the energy to the center. It is bringing your energy into the fold here when you have a piece like this. It is item number 7. All you need to do is click that link below and you shop. You shop for all these pieces. This is going to be a stone that's really good to wear during those transformative seasons. So when you're going from summer to fall, when you're going to fall to winter, this is going to be a good stone to wear because it's going to have that transitional connection, the transitions of color from green to yellow to golden tones, those autumnal colors like the changing of the trees and the changing of the leaves. Right now, my friends, we are going to be able to drop this at an incredible price. Normally, this is a $20,000 estimated retail value, a $20,000 estimated retail value, but with the Shop LC great prices, with us designing our own, with our own artisans, with our own designers, we are able to drop this at an incredible price. We only have size 5 through 10 available. We only have size 5 through 10 available. So you want to lock it in. We might even have half sizes available. Double check with your personal shopper. Double check to make sure we have it available. So we're going to drop it from $1,900 all the way down to $1,425. We're going to drop it down all the way down to $1,425. That is going to be almost a $500 price drop. Almost a $500 price drop. That is going to be 5 monthly payments of $285. So remember when Christine talked about those magical properties, she talked about how affordable this is. $285 a month, and you are getting a majestic stone that you are not going to be able to see at every jewelry store around the world in your own city. You're not going to be able to find it. You find it here at Shop LC. So this is a beautiful, beautiful piece. 5 monthly payments of $285. Like I said, $72 a week, and you will absolutely save. So that is going to be item number 7. You click that link below and you will save. So as you can see, we've gone all the way around the world. We've gone to Brazil. We've gone to look for some Niassa rubies. We found some radiant ember garnet, and we're going to continue on our journey. So we're going to continue to the United States, though. We're going to go to Sleeping Beauty Mountain. We're going to Sleeping Beauty Mountain. And this is going to be our next piece. This is going to be our next piece. Okay. So this is going to be a pear cut rare Sleeping Beauty turquoise. This is going to be certified and appraised. We have lab-grown diamonds. And so to give you an idea of this beautiful Sleeping Beauty turquoise, it's not mined anymore. So the mountain, Sleeping Beauty Mountain, ran out. So really it's only a copper-driven mine. So we only pull from what's available in the global supply. So our Shop LCers, our amazing team, literally searches for the best gemstones in the Sleeping Beauty turquoise variety, because it is going to be a great celebration of that sky blue color. It is different than your traditional turquoise that are in other regions of the world. You are going to be able to get this opaque sky blue color that is magical. It is going to be protected in this formation of a pear cut. It is a pear cut. It's set in gold. It is a total of 7.36 carats with that combined lab-grown diamond, E through F, high quality lab-grown diamonds. Those lab-grown diamonds are going to be on that double row round brilliant cut in that graduated design, as you can see on the shoulder of the band. That stone in the center is 6.86 carats. And a lot of those Sleeping Beauty turquoise were very important to the indigenous people in that region. It was used for religious and ceremonial items. It was a very, very, very important stone. This, again, you might see it in a more classic design like this. You might even see it in a little bit more of those Southwestern inspired pieces that we have throughout Texas, and on boots and belts and in hair and cowboy hats. And you might even see it in those traditional Southwestern inspired Western style jewelry. This is going to have that Zachary setting and treatment, which is going to give that sheen and shine to keep it super protected, because it is only 5 on that Mohs scale of hardness, and it also solidifies that color. And this is a natural stone. You're not going to be able to find this color even when you're looking for other turquoise. You're not going to find this sky blue color. You're going to see a little of that veining and that matrixing within those other turquoise pieces. This is completely clear. This is completely clear of any imperfections. So that is what makes it distinct. You get it from one place in the world. It is a single source gemstone, and it's not mined anymore. So that makes it even more of a rarity. And of this size, almost 7 carats, it's even more of a rarity. So right now we are looking at less than 10 available in our inventory. Less than 10 available in our inventory. We are looking at a beautiful under gallery of yellow gold, 10 carat, yellow gold, absolutely stunning. You're going to get the certification pieces here, and you will be able to shine with this. Right now, my friends, let's look at those sizes real quick. Those sizes I have available in size 6 through 10. I got size 6 through 10, but they're going to go super, super fast. I got size 1 or 2 available in each size. So 1 or 2 available in each size. We might even have some half sizes available. Always double check with your personal shopper. And just to give you an idea, this is going to be almost knuckle to knuckle sparkle. It's going to be a really good, about 0.9 inches, so almost 1 full inch. That is a really grand size, almost 7 carats of just the Sleeping Beauty turquoise. So right now, with those limited supply, with the limited inventory, we are going to have to work fast on this. If you are worried that you will not be able to get this and bring this home, if this has been a treasure that you've been searching for, if you're a fan of turquoise in general, this is going to be one that is not going to last forever, because again, we only have what is in the global supply. It is not mined anymore from that mine. It comes from one place only, and that's here at Shop LC, because we're giving you the deals. So we're going to take this down a couple notches. We're going to give you the live 25 code. We're going to get you 25%. And right now, let's see. We're taking it from $1,450 all the way down to $1,088. That is almost a $400 price drop. That is almost a $400 price drop. If you want to sign up for Budget Pay, 100% interest free. It is 5 monthly payments of $218 or so. That is only $55 a week. You're satisfied and you save. You set that aside and you save. That absolutely is a great deal. If you want one of those rare stones and you want them paired with a beautiful, luxury, ethically sourced lab-grown diamond, that is going to be your piece. Item number 8, my friends. Item number 8, of course, all these pieces are going to either come with that jewelry ID report or either that authenticity, ethical craftsmanship card that comes with it, that authenticity card. You guys, I was looking at jewelry this past week when I was off and about because I can't not think about it. And I love shopping. So I was like, ooh. So I was asking all the people I was meeting, ooh, do you have the backup paper? What classification of gemstone is this? What grade of gemstone is this? Can I look at the clarity? I was like going around being my little shopping investigator. So do your due diligence. We are giving you 48 hours to do your due diligence on the pieces that you want to like bring home with you, that you want to add to your collection. Look at the rarity of these pieces. Look at the color clarity. Look at the sizing. Look at the type of metal it's set in. And these are artisans that Shop LC has directly. We work with over 32 countries and amazing gem hunters and experts that go and search for the best of the best. We are bringing you the best of the best, not only in quality, but in style, in design, and in price. And it doesn't get better than that. So I want to make sure that you use that Live 25 code. You use it for 48 hours. You can use it on the website, shoplc.com/live streaming. You could use it on the app under that live stream tab, or you can use it over the phone with your personal shopper. Your personal shopper is going to be your 24-hour concierge. Like if you were at a fancy hotel and you forgot something, or if you had questions and you needed some help, you call your concierge. You call your personal shopper 24 hours a day, and it's going to be a special number that is specifically for a live stream show. It's different than the website. It's different than what you see on the television side if you are used to shopping on that side. This number is exclusively for our showcase today. I had a lab-grown diamond show at 10 a.m. That Live 25 code you can use on that show. All you have to do is go to the app or the website, rewatch it, click on the item, and it kind of fast forwards and transports you to that place in the show. We had a loose gemstone at 6 p.m. hour, so if you want to create your own jewelry, that's going to be a great show for you to watch. You can use that Live 25 code for 48 hours. You can use the personal shopper number on that show as well. And of course, you can use it on this one, 888-835-2237. Take a picture. Hold on. I try to do this every time. Take a screenshot. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there you go. You got my face. You can put this on your wallpaper. Save me into your wallpaper on your phone, your tablet, your computer. You know, you want your friendly face while you're shopping, right? Call them. They will take care of you. Again, they are an extension of our hosts as we help you through this shopping experience here at Shop LC. So I want to make sure that we get to the rest of our show. Just to give you an idea of where we are going, we're going to look at a few other beautiful pieces of tourmaline. We looked at some incredible pieces of tourmaline in our loose gemstone show. We are going to also look at some top 5 gemstones. We've looked at some rubies today. We're going to also look at some emeralds. We will also look at more tanzanite. And when I say we're going to look at more tanzanite, we're not only going to look at beautiful earrings, but we're going to look at a gorgeous ring to go with it. And I don't know if it's an official bundle yet, but I will definitely let you know when we get there. We will also look at Piranu Lagoon tourmaline. So if you watched our loose gemstone show before, you saw a pear cut tourmaline and it was just loose. So we're going to show you an example of it set in one of our designs that Shop LC Artisans created for you. So if you don't want to go through the hassle of designing your own, we did it for you. You're going to look at that today. We also are going to have that matching pendant to go with it. So you're going to see that example in a pendant. We also are going to look at some turquoisite. We're going to have turquoisite in a pendant and turquoisite in a ring. We also had color changing turquoisite in our loose gemstone show as well. We are also going to look at Martha Rocha kunzite, which we looked at the beginning on the top of our show today. We also looked at our loose gemstone show. And then, of course, we're going to look at one of the rare top 12 rare gemstones of the world. It is going to be that grandidierite, and that's going to be for our big grand finale. So you have a lot to look forward to. I'm excited that we are showcasing what the loose gemstones can do from our 6 p.m. show, and we're putting them to the test here to show you what you could create while, you're shopping here at Shop LC. So right now we're going to move on to item number 9. We're moving on to item number 9. Okay. Item number 9. Ooh, we're going to pull it up close here. It is going to have a few different cards to go with it. You're going to have that authenticity of ethical craftsmanship from Luxoro. You will also have the accredited gemological jewelry ID report. This is going to be another type of tourmaline, but not just any tourmaline. It's going to be a rare tourmaline. It is called a mint tourmaline. It is a mint tourmaline because it is not that deep green or forest green that you might see, but it's like a mint, the mint plant. It is like mint chip ice cream. It is really just that light pastel green color. This is certified and appraised, so you get all that backup paperwork. This will be an octagon cut mint tourmaline. It's going to have that beautiful reflection. And like I said, in many of our tourmaline discussions, you're going to see some amazing pieces throughout our show today. And especially with that lagoon tourmaline coming up, this is different than lagoon tourmaline. This is a mint color. It is a light green. It's not quite a light forest. It also is going to be one of the family groups of tourmaline that is going to stand out. It is heat treated, so it is stabilized in color. It's not going to cloud. It's not going to get foggy. It's not going to fade. It is a solid. It is a permanent color. This will be 7 to 7.5 on the Mohs scale of hardness, and you are surrounded by round diamonds. This is a little bit different. These are those beautiful Luxoro lab-grown diamonds. It is 2.38 carats overall, collectively, of the tourmaline and the diamonds. And look how stunning those accent diamonds are. You're going to have that halo around that octagon cut. And then this is very much Art Deco, vintage inspired. We have those round, brilliant diamonds on the left and right side. And then in between, you have about 1 or 2 channel set baguette cut diamonds. So it gives you that different reflection rate. It gives you that different design bounce. I absolutely love it. It really works together. This is going to be an under gallery of 10 karat white gold. It's not too high. It's not too low. It's just Goldilocks size. It is the perfect size. It's durable. It's hypoallergenic. It's going to give you that long lasting wear. And you know what? You got all of the backup paperwork for your estate sale, for your insurance, for your extra appraisals. If you want your jeweler to look at it, you're going to have all the backup paperwork to go with it. So this is going to be a rare one. We don't have mint tourmaline very often, just like we don't have a lot of selection of Orofino rubellite. We're going to give you this option, but let's look at those sizes. So for all my friends shopping, we're going to have some variety of sizes and not too much. We got size 7 all the way through 9. We might have some half sizes available, but always double check with your personal shopper. This is a rare tourmaline. It's not going to be the deep forest green, that kind of Heineken beer bottle green. It is a mint green. It's a little bit lighter, a little bit more pastel. It's not as saturated as an emerald. We are going to see an emerald coming up in our next piece. So you are going to see the difference of the transparent quality of this stone versus the emerald. This is a low stock alert. This is a low stock alert, and we're going to give you the live 25 code. So we're going to give you the live 25 code. We're giving you 25% off today. And I only have 1 or 2 of every size. I only have 1 or 2 of every size. So it is definitely going to be running low. Definitely running low. So we're going to take this down from $3,099.99. So let's round to $3,100 to make it easy. We're going to drop it by 25%. Free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee. And this is going to go down to $2,325 all in. So that is the all-in price. That is over a $775 price drop. That is over a $775 price drop. That is 5 monthly payments, around $475. Sorry, $65. $465 on those monthly payments, $117. So if you are a fan of those green, bright stones, if you want something that's different, you like the saturation of tourmaline, this is all natural. This is all natural, beautiful heat-treated stones, a classic retro vintage design. It feels like you're taking a step back in time. So right now, my friends, $465. That is about $117 per week you set aside and you save. And you are definitely saving here at Shop LC. We are shop low cost for a reason. We are bringing you direct from the mine gemstones. We have a dedicated sourcing team that are bringing these, and partners in 32 different countries that are bringing you unusual gemstones. And this is the work of 600 artisans, 60 talented designers and 3,000 artisans that set every stone, that if it's not polished, they polish it. They set it into the placements. And we have exclusive designs here for all of you right here. So I'm excited. We're going to get to some of our emeralds, our high-end stones that are exclusive that you can only get right here. So we're going to look at our emerald collection. This is going to be item number 10. This is going to be item number 10. It is certified. It is appraised. And it is absolutely beautiful. Beauty. So we looked at a ruby, which is part of the top 5 gemstones. The ruby is going to be the king of all gemstones. The emerald is up there. The emerald, I would say, is the queen of gemstones. It is, if you are a May baby, this is going to be your birthstone. Look at this beauty. It is a AAA emerald gemstone, and we are on our way to savings. We are on our way to the Emerald City of Savings. We are looking at a 10 karat yellow gold placement, AAA emerald, and we have diamonds all around. We have beautiful diamonds all around. You have an authenticity card to go with it, and a total of 2.5 carats. And this is a stone of protection. It is a stone of prosperity. It is a stone of luxury. And you are getting the best of the best. This is going to be a very traditional setting. We have that halo setting of diamonds all the way around. We have a larger diamond, about 2 millimeters on the upper flank of the shoulder of the band. And then you have about 3 diamonds flanking and encrusted on the left and right side of the band. This is that forest green color that emeralds are known for. It is going to be really dynamic. This has a little bit of oiling, a technique and treatment to it. So that means that in that natural emerald, you might have little bubbles, you might have little little striations, little imperfections. So the oiling kind of gets inserted into the stone to kind of keep it a clean surface. It keeps all those imperfections a little less prominent, and it creates that solidified, solid color. So it kind of creates that uniformity of color. I love emeralds when they're set in gold because think about all of the crown jewel collections you might see in museums, you might see in your favorite shows, you might have seen in pictures from all your favorite royal families. Again, I'm obsessed, so I'm always looking. This, even on the red carpet, green is going to go great with gold. It is green and gold. They go together. So this beauty right here in the center is 1.8 carats. It is going to be 1.8 carats of sparkle, and then we're looking at 24 diamonds to go with it. We are looking at 24 diamonds to go with it. The under gallery is going to be sculpted in gold, and you also are going to get a beautiful balanced design. It's not too heavy. It's not too top heavy. It looks balanced when you look at it from the bird's eye view, and it's balanced when you look at the profile. And we are going to have only so many left. I have about 17 left in our collection. Which means you're going to have to rush to your shopping cart to get this. And this is normally a $16,000 estimated retail value. And again, anytime I go to a new city, anytime I want to see the history of a city, I try to go to the natural history museums. I try to go to the local museums. And sometimes you might see a gemstone collection. You might see a crown jewel collection because there might be someone famous that came from that city. And what I love is seeing beautiful gemstones like this not only belong in museums, but also go to all of my shop house Sears. So if you want a stone that is going to be one of those stones that is passed down, emeralds, rubies, diamonds, sapphires, they used to just be for royals, for nobility. But now we get to have them because we know how to get them. We know how to get them at a low price. We know how to design in a really economical way, and we bring them to you. And so this is your opportunity to get one of those stones that really was only reserved for the top of the top wealthy and echelon of status. Right now I have size 5 through 9. I have size 5 through 9, but I only have about 5 of every size. So right now we're going to drop this to as low as I possibly can go with that live 25 code. Look how gorgeous this is. It is perfect for the holidays. It is perfect to celebrate those moments of growth, those moments of prosperity and good luck and good fortune. So right now, we are going to drop this from $2,680 all the way down to $2,009. We're going to drop it down all the way down to $2,009. That is almost a $700 price drop. That is 5 monthly payments of around $402. So about $100 a week you set aside and you save. So if you are looking at some of the top 5 gemstones of the world, it is the most coveted, it is the most beautiful, most recognizable stones in the world, up there with tourmaline, diamonds, and sapphires. You are going to want these 2 gemstones to complete your collection. You get to create your own royal collection. You don't have to wait for anyone else. All you have to do is shop on your own devices here. You're going to have 48 hours to shop. You're going to use that live 25 code and you are going to save. So if you've never had any of the royal jewels that literally civilizations have fought over, they've literally tried to find as many as they could, they've traded them, they've gifted them as gifts, and they've created their own legacy collection. These are legacy stones. So item number 4 is going to be that ruby. It is going to be a total of 8 carats with those lab-grown diamonds. And then we have the Emerald City Royal Halo Ring, that Kagum Zambian Emerald ring. That is item number 10. That is 2.5 carats. So it's a little bit more understated. It's a little bit more simple, but it actually packs a huge punch of sparkle and glam and opulence. So these are going to be 2 of your top 5 gemstones. We have such a beautiful collection here today. Item number 4 and item number 10. So we got lots of beauty to show you today, and I want to make sure we show it all off to you. If you have any questions about any of the items that we are showing off today, you can always call your personal shopper at 888-835-2237. They're available to you if you want to get the ruby and you want to get the emerald. See what they can do about any of those extra deals. We have lots of sizzling summer clearance happening right now where we're going to have such an incredible discount across the board. That's why you need to follow Shop LC. You need to get notified when we go live. You need to watch what's going on our app, on our website every single day, because I'm telling you, it changes so much, and I even have trouble keeping up. Because I'm like, oh my goodness, so many great deals. So that's what's great is you can pull up your app, you can pull up your phone, your tablet, your computer, you can even call over the phone, and you can get all of your shopping done. And you can shop ahead. So you can shop right now and then get ahead of all of those holiday stress. You don't want to wait to the end of the year, right? You get it all done now, and then you have 5 months of just maybe making those monthly payments, and then you know what, you're paying things off and you're good by December. So we're going to look at something very, very special in our next few pieces. We are going to look at this ring first of tanzanite. And tanzanite is going to be such a beautiful, beautiful stone. And we don't have that many of this quad A tanzanite. We had some quad A tanzanite in our loose gemstone show if you wanted to create some own pieces. But this tanzanite is going to be inspired. Again, we've seen the sapphire ring that Princess Diana wore, right? So this ring reminds me of that. This is an octagon, kind of emerald cut instead. This is going to be that really deep, rich royal blue, that midnight blue violet color. And it's majestic. It is magical. This tanzanite is only from one single source. It is a one single source stone. It comes from the Marilani Hills of Tanzanite. Oh, sorry, Tanzania. Tanzanite comes from Tanzania. It is that beautiful blue violet stone. And it's a finite resource. So all of the quadrants of the mine are slowly getting depleted. They are slowly getting shut down. So this is going to be a top 2% gemstone. Just like you're in like the 90th percentile of height or of growth. This is going to be the top 2%. This is the golden goose of all gold standard of gemstones. And this is the highest classification you can have for a gemstone. This is going to be that Asher cut. It's going to weigh around 6 grams. And this is going to be set in one of the highest premium metals that you can have in the jewelry luxury market. It is 95% platinum, 950 platinum. It is a total of 3 carats. You also have diamonds surrounding. You have diamonds surrounding this beautiful, beautiful square design. So you might see when you go to this product page that we have different cuts. We're only talking about the square cut today. We're only talking about the square cut today. This is absolutely amazing. It's also an alternative name of Asher cut. It's gonna have a little bit more of those softer corners. You're gonna have a little bit more angles. It is an 8x8 millimeter stone. It is practically perfect. Eye clean, excellent cut. That clarity is precise. We're gonna have this beautiful medium profile. This beautiful medium profile with those sparkling diamonds all the way around. So it's gonna match. You're gonna have round cut diamonds. You're gonna have tapered baguette diamonds. And it's gonna create this halo that literally became famous from Princess Diana. Again, in the 80s. Again, but it's a design that we've seen across crown jewels collections from royalty for centuries. But because she was so popular, so beloved, it became very, very popular. So even though this is a square cut, it's going to be very symbolic of that design. So we are bringing you one of the rarest types of tanzanite cuts in the world. A single source gemstone from one place, and it's slowly being depleted. Again, 7 to 15 years tops will we have these gemstones available to us. Right now, this is item number 11. All you need to do is click that link below. We might have some matching earrings that go with this, but again, I don't know if it's an official bundle, but you can at least get a matching set to go together. It's going to be that premium platinum metal, and that premium precious metal is going to be very lustrous. It's going to be silvery. It's going to be very bright. It's brighter than white gold. It's stronger than gold. It's dense and denser than gold and rarer than gold. It's like 1,000 times rarer than gold. So what's beautiful about that is you want that in a luxury piece like tanzanite. You want that tanzanite to be blanketed with that beautiful precious metal because it doesn't need any extra plating. It doesn't need any extra protection. It is going to be that perfect complementary precious luxury metal that goes with this piece. So right now, this is item number 11. This is item number 11, 3 carats. You click that link below, you grab the SKU number, you shop away, my friends. This is going to include free shipping. This is going to include 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you want to try this on, if you want your something new, your something blue, if you want this to go with an outfit that you already have planned, but you're not sure, try it on. See how it goes. You will not want to let this treasure go. So let me tell you, friends, let's look at those sizes. Let's look at those sizes and you will be able to choose for yourself. We got size 6 through 8. We might have some half sizes available. This one I think is a size 8. It's a little too big for my hand, but you know what? You can find your right size. It is in platinum. So double check with your personal shopper at this number, 888-835-2237, if we can do half sizes or if we can resize. If you're going to make a big luxury purchase from us, we want to take care of you. So our 24-hour concierge shopping service and our team will take care of you, just like I want to make sure I'm taking care of you right now. So this is going to be item number 11. This is going to be item number 11. It's a beauty. Right now, again, very limited opportunity, a very limited deal. We are going to give you the live 25 code, 25% off today, but I only have about 1 or 2 of every size. 1 or 2 of every size. That's why it's good to double check with your personal shopper to make sure if you can have the ability to resize. So excuse me, let's make this deal happen. Let's make this deal happen with that live 25 code. So we're going to take this down from $4,560. We are taking it all the way down to $3,420. That is over an $1,100 price drop. So I was just talking to some of my shop LCers and they were like, Tanzanite's super hard to get right now. And it's just going to get harder. It's just going to get more difficult. So that is why we are bringing you the rarest of the rarest directly to you. And it's directly from our vendors at the mine directly to you. So the steps in between are very, very limited. Very, very minimal steps. Again, we have to craft it. and we have to create it and place it, but it's very minimal. If you went somewhere else, there could be 10 to 12 steps in between. From finding it at the mine, and then again, you're tracking it all over the world, and then the price goes up even more. So right now, more hands it touches, the pricier it gets. 5 monthly payments of $684. 5 monthly payments of $684. That's about $172 you set aside per week, and then you will save. And this is going to be something that you pass down, like I said, to the next generation, and then they pass it down to their children and their grandchildren. And this is going to be that piece that is part of your family legacy. They're going to be like, oh my goodness, remember that ring that was in that photo that this so-and-so person wore to this big family event. It is going to be something that will be passed down. I have rings that have been passed down that have been worn at 16 birthday parties, that have been passed down from weddings. And it is a very special moment when we get to treasure these pieces. So we're going to treasure it. It is an amazing, incredible price. It is a sizzling summer clearance. That markdown price went from $24,000 estimated retail all the way down to $3,420 all in. Again, it doesn't even take into account that budget pay price. That's a must-have. So what is also a must-have is making sure that you have some matching pieces that go with it. You want to have some matching pieces. So if tanzanite is your birthstone, if you are a tanzanite December baby, this is going to be your matching set that you are going to want. So we're going to look at our next piece, which is going to be item number 12. Item number 12. And item number 12 is going to be certified and appraised. This is our Rhapsody collection. So you're going to get 2 backup cards of paperwork. This is some backup paperwork. You get a jewelry ID card. You are also going to get an authenticity guarantee card. So you get it all. So this isn't going to be an official bundle, it looks like, but they go well together. They go well together. We are looking at a quad A tanzanite. So again, when we classify gemstones, if you're just joining us, we're going to go from 1 to 2A to AAA to quad A. If you are looking for the most luxurious, most opulent, high quality, color, cut, clarity, refractive index, you are looking at AAA and you're looking at quad A. Again, a lot of people, when they get to AAA and quad A, sometimes it's a matter of slight price preference or slight saturation. When you want everyday jewelry, I would go the 1A or 2A. It's still gonna have the beautiful color, but it's a little more economical. It's still valuable depending on the gemstone, but it just gives you that different variety of style. This is gonna be certified and appraised, these beautiful drop earrings. These are gonna also include E through F diamonds. Those are gonna be natural diamonds. So we've had a lot of lab-grown diamonds in our collection today. This is gonna be those natural earth mine diamonds. We're looking at a total of 2.5 carats. 2.5 carats, and this is also set in that precious metal part of that 950 platinum family. That is going to be 95%. 95% platinum. It's mixed in with one other metal alloy to keep it super secure, but overall you don't need any extra plating with it. You don't need rhodium like you do with sterling silver. It is going to be shiny, it's going to be denser, it's going to be rarer than gold. This is going to have that little wave of spiral diamonds up at the top, and then you're going to have that amazing cushion cut tanzanite in the center. So you're going to divide that up. It's almost about pretty much 1 carat in each stone of that tanzanite. You're going to actually have an 8-prong double setting. So with that cushion cut, because those corners of the cushion cut are a little bit more rounded, they're not just the square or the 90-degree point, you need to keep it super protected. So you're getting a little bit extra shine when it comes to those earrings. So you get those 2 double prong settings on either cushion cut corner. You also have a twisted screw post backing. It's going to be a screw post backing, and it's going to keep it super secure. When you are looking at luxury jewelry, you want to make sure they're secure. Whether you're going to the gym, whether you're going out for brunch, whether you're going to a wedding, a special occasion, you'll want them secure in your ears. This is going to be a beautiful design. Those waves of diamonds. balance out the beauty and the sparkle of the platinum, the tanzanite, and they work so well together. This is going to be a $14,000 estimated retail value. Let's look at those verified buyers. Let's look at those verified shoppers, because I love hearing the perspectives and the one-on-one experience of our Shop LCers, because you guys are the best. You absolutely are the best. You give us the reason to provide you with these beautiful designs. You give us the reason to help contribute to our purchase feeds program. You give us the reason to come back into our studio each and every day. So that's pretty special. This, again, David is a 5-star reviewer, says this is excellent. Perfect Mother's Day gift. Oh, I love that. I love that this could be a Mother's Day gift. It could be for a bride that's looking for there's something new, there's something blue. It could be a beautiful December birthstone gift. That's a December birthstone. It is going to be a stone of mental clarity, of grounding energy and balance. It's going to relieve anxiety. Again, if you believe in the metaphysical properties, really tap into it. Chanel says 5 stars, spectacular earrings, quality and color cannot be beat. So I wanted to show you that, again, it's not an official bundle. If I had some of the other pieces, I totally would. But you can pair, again, item number 12 with item number 11. So look how beautiful these two go together. Both Quad A Tanzanite, both set in 950 platinum, 2 different settings. One is an Asher cut and one is a cushion cut, but honestly, they're perfection together. I honestly thought it was an official bundle. But what you can do is you can get that limited supply. I only have less than 5 left of the pair of earrings. I have less than 5 left of the pair of earrings. You are definitely going to want to take advantage of this deal before it's gone. We have 4 5-star reviews. We have great reviews on this. This is a $14,000 estimated retail value. And like our Shop LCers were saying before earlier in the day, Tanzanite is not going to be around forever. It is a finite single source gemstone. You're not going to be able to get it all the time and at this quality and at this price. So right now we're going to make sure that we lower it as best we can with that Live 25 code. It starts out at around $2,000. Around $2,000. We're going to drop it all the way down using that Live 25 code to $1,500. We're going to drop it down to $1,500. That is a $500 price drop. And you're getting diamonds, you're getting platinum, and you're getting tanzanite. That elevates this to a luxury piece of jewelry. This is not just any jewelry that you're going to find in your normal jewelry store. We are one of the largest in the world jewelry manufacturers direct to consumer. So you're in the right place. This is going to be 5 monthly payments of $299. 5 monthly payments of $299, and that's 100% interest free. You don't need to sign up for a credit card to get it. You use your MasterCard, your Visa, your American Express, your Discover, your Google Pay, your Apple Pay, even your PayPal. You got it all. And you just divide it into monthly payments. You make that first payment with those taxes and fees. We ship this off to you. You make those monthly payments when it's convenient for you. You agree to the terms and you are on your way to wearing these beautiful classic pieces. It's not layaway. You don't have to wait for those 4 to 5 months to end in order for you to enjoy this. You get to enjoy it now. And what better way to enjoy life, to enjoy those moments with friends and family by feeling good, by looking good, and purchasing pieces that you have worked hard to earn. And you deserve it, my friends. You deserve it. So right now I only have less than 3. It is going to be $299.99 per month. That's $75 a week. You set aside and you save. And you might as well go out with these beautiful pieces. You might as well splurge. And you got to get the tanzanite before it's gone. So that is going to be, again, if I were to create a look today, I would go for item 11 and item 12. That's going to be a beautiful tanzanite set. Just a beautiful tanzanite set. So we're going to continue on with our showcase today. And again, my friends, I appreciate you joining in. It has been an Emily May day today. We had a huge slew of shows today. We had our 10 a.m. lab grown diamond show. We had a 6 p.m. loose gemstone show, which what's really nice is we're putting our practical glam to the test here at our 8 p.m. show because we're taking all the gemstones that we saw and this is going to transition to our next few pieces. We took all the gemstones that we saw in the last show, and we're going to show how our designers take those gemstones and create these masterpieces. So sometimes a lot of us might not be creative enough to think about our own jewelry placements like those loose gemstones will provide. And sometimes we just want the beauty of our artisans to work for us, right? We have 60 artisans and talented designers with exclusive Shop LC designs. So we're bringing you those designs directly to all of your devices. So you can shop at the convenience of your own timetable, but you have 48 hours to do it. But you can also just shop on your own personal devices. And we have over 3,000 artisans that bring these gemstones, bring these pieces together to create a masterful collection. So we're going to look at that collection today. And this, I hope, I am crossing my fingers that we have a bundle here. Because if it's not a bundle, you could purchase these together. But either way, they are going to be a rarity. We're going to look at that tourmaline that we talked about, that Purinu Lagoon tourmaline. This is going to be item number 13. We're going to look at the ring first. If you followed me along, if you followed along with me on the Loose Gemstone show at the 6 p.m. hour, you saw this pear cut lagoon tourmaline. You saw the beauty of this. But this is what happens when we have our artisans, we have our craftsmen design a look that is glam and go. It is ready to go. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to design it yourself. You just get it fully packaged. It's certified. It is appraised, and it is a quad A Purinu Lagoon tourmaline. This is going to be a beautiful design, and that is known. Again, that tourmaline is known. It's a very specific color within the realm of the tourmaline group of gemstones, where it is that lagoon color. It's a little bit of green. It has a little bit of that light forest color, a little bit of that deep, deep, rich blue purple. This is very specific. It is very extraordinary. This center stone is 1.75 carats, and it absolutely looks identical to what's on my hand. It's going to be placed very low on my hand. And then it's surrounded in that beautiful halo of different diamonds. We have round cut diamonds, and we have a tapered baguette diamonds. Very much the Art Deco inspired design that you might love. Think about those Art Deco sconces, those old theaters of opulence. You had a little bit of that mint green. You had a little bit of that lagoon tourmaline in those old Hollywood theaters and New York theaters and Chicago theaters. This is also inspired by those amazing designs. It's going to give you that knuckle-to-knuckle sparkle of grandeur, of opulence. We also have a split wave shank on the shoulder of the band that's going to have those diamonds, round diamonds, 46 diamonds all the way around, and then those tapered baguettes. This is absolutely extraordinary because, again, our designers could have said, all right, we're going to just put round diamonds all the way around. And that's it. They could have kept it simple. But they wanted to add that extra level of detail. They wanted to add that extra level of grandness. So this is also set in 950 platinum. So this is an elevated metal. It is one of the precious metals of fine jewelry. And it is also 2.3 carats of gemstones, diamonds, and this beautiful orientation and halo. And we are going to have a matching pendant to go with it. But this size is only available. This ring is only going to be available in certain sizes. It is available in only certain sizes. It is going to run out really, really quickly. I have size 6 through 11. I have size 6 through 11 because of the rarity of the stone, because of the platinum setting, because of all of the diamonds. A normal retailer might charge $22,000 to $23,000. But Shop LC is taking it down by 83% because we want you to enjoy these treasures. We want you to be able to make memories with them. Item number 13 is going to have a matching pendant to go with it. We are going to only, in this ring, have 1 or 2 of every size available. 1 or 2 of every size. I absolutely love this design. I could wear it on any ring finger. I could wear it on any finger I would like, depending on that size. This is going to go from $4,000. This is going to go from $4,000 all the way down to $2,999.99. That is over a $1,000 price drop. That is over $1,000 price drop. You're getting the elegance of diamonds. You're getting the sparkle and rarity of the clarity and sparkle and grandness of that pure new lagoon tourmaline, and you're getting the platinum setting. That is all luxury, all by our artisans. And right now it is 5 monthly payments of around $600. 5 monthly payments around $600. That's $150 you set aside each week, and you save. You save for the treasures that are going to be near and dear to your heart, that are going to be passed down. These are luxury pieces that are heirloom worthy. Honestly, I think they belong in museums. That's how good they are. And we will be able to bring these home to you, deliver that joy. And you know what? When we purchase today, we're going to deliver that joy through our Purchase Feeds program. The more items we purchase today, the more meals we will sponsor for children that need that warm meal the most. So we're going to continue on. That was item 13. And now we have to make sure that we're looking at the matching pendant. I got to look at the matching pendant because it is the only way to shop. I love matching sets. And I don't know if this is an official bundle. It doesn't look like it is, but you can get it together. You can get both together. I think we're running so low out of these. That's why we can't bundle. We are looking at a certified and appraised pendant. It's going to have the Quad A Pure New Lagoon Tourmaline, that gorgeous lagoon color that absolutely is majestic. It's clear, it's transparent, it is the high echelon quality and cut. This is going to be 2 carats of diamonds and the Pure New Lagoon Tourmaline. You also are going to get a 950 platinum setting, as well as that 20-inch chain. This is glam and go at its best. It is ready to wear. You're getting a 95% platinum setting in the ring and the pendant. You are getting all of the diamonds. You're getting round cut diamonds. You're getting tapered baguette diamonds. The undergallery is going to be sculpted in a little bit of a heavier design platinum. It's rarer than gold. It's denser than gold. It doesn't need any extra plating. It is just naturally lustrous and silver with the brightness and warmth of that silvery metal. This stone in the center is going to be similar to that loose gemstone that we saw previously in that 6 p.m. show. This is the power of our artisans and our designers. They create these pieces directly to you, so you don't even have to stress. All you get to do and need to do is enjoy. This is going to be a beautiful design. It's about 1 inch from the top of the bail all the way down. That 20-inch chain, these two are absolute perfection together. This will be item number 13 and item number 14. I only have about less than 5 of the pendant, and I only have about 1 or 2, maybe 3 of every size in the ring. I think that's why it's not a bundle. If you want to get this look today, item number 13 and item number 14, what you can do is call your personal shopper at 888-835-2237. What you can also do is just add things to your cart, use that Live25 code, click the link below. You will be taken directly to that item. If you want or need to rewatch the show, what you can do is click the link on the live stream tab, go to that product. It's going to fast forward to that spot in the show. So you can easily add it to your cart, on your tablet, on your app, on the browser, on your computer. There are so many ways to shop. Again, I was looking at the browser on my phone. I was looking at my app the other day. I was looking at my computer. I shop everywhere. Again, it gives you the versatility, or you can, again, call your personal shopper. So this is a beautiful, beautiful set right here. This is going to be a little bit pricey, you guys, because it's heirloom worthy. It's a rarity. You're getting platinum and premium metal and premium gemstones. Right now, my friends, we're going to take this from that original price of $3,750, and we're going to take this down to $2,813. That is almost $1,000 price drop. That is almost a $1,000 price drop. And I would honestly call your personal shopper to see if you can bundle, because that's usually an extra percentage, 10% off. 5 monthly payments of $563. 5 monthly payments of $563, $140 you set aside and you save. And the thing is, what I would do is I'm always asking, again, that personal shopper number. It doesn't hurt to ask for a bundle, right? If we're able to do it, again, I can't physically do that right now, but I want to make sure you're happy. I want to deliver joy, and I know our personal shoppers do as well. So make sure you give them a call when you add things to your cart, see what they can do, because both of these are the exact same design. They absolutely go together. They belong together, and they should go home with you. So I want to make sure they go home to the right home, their forever glitz and glam home. So we're going to continue on. We do have a few more items to go. Including some of those special gemstones that we were talking about. We're going to look at, coming up next is going to be one of those, remember we talked about those gem hunters that are looking and searching all around the world on our team? This is going to be a gem hunter special. I don't know if we're going to have a bundle here with this, but I really hope so. Otherwise, either way, you are going to want to put these together. All right, we're going to try to make these go together here. So we're going to look at our final pieces of turquoisite, and then what we're going to do is we are going to look at this beautiful piece that I've had on the whole time, the Martha Rocha kunzite, which we've seen previously in our show today. But then we're going to end with our big grand finale, which of course we're saving the best for last, which is our grandidiorite. So let's break down this turquoisite. We're going to look at the ring first, and of course this is going to be very pleochroic. This is going to change depending on the viewing angles. This is going to change depending on the type of light. Triochroic, depending on the light that you are going to have, whether it's manufactured light here, whether it's sunlight, or whether it is candlelight, or a mixture of all three, a mixture of two, a mixture of both. It's going to change. It's going to have that gorgeous change of color. This is item number 15. We are looking at a gem hunter special here. This is going to be a AAA turquoisite. We got lab grown diamonds on the left and right side. We not only have those tapered baguettes in a bar setting, but we have them, it's encrusted in those round brilliant cuts on the left and the right side on that prong setting. This is going to be the Golden Autumn Ring Glow. That's the name of the design. This is literally going to look like the changing leaves of time. This will be a total of 2.5 carats. And what's special about this is usually round, brilliant cut gemstones are going to have about 57 to 58 facets, because that's the norm. That's the norm. That's the baseline. But sometimes our designers and our gem hunters either find or procure, they source even better cut gemstones, or our artisans do that themselves. This will be a 100 facet cut stone. So that means those facets are a little bit tighter. That is going to have the brilliant color changing properties even more prominent. This can go from yellow to green, with flashes of fire, with flashes of yellow, with flashes of red and golden hues like a flame or a changing leaf in the autumn wind. We are looking at 2.2 carats of just the round turquoisite. And a lot of people wear this stone around the end of summer, the beginning of fall, and into winter, because it has those autumnal stones and that autumnal tone. This is going to include those 8 round diamonds and those tapered baguettes on the left and right side. Really great quality lab grown diamonds as well. And my friends, we are going to have a matching pendant to go with it, so you'll want to stick around for that. But right now, this is going to be a limited supply on the ring. I have less than 15 available. I have less than 15 available. I have less than 15. I have size 6 through 10. So if you split that up, that's not a lot to go around. So if you are looking to get item number 15 and item number 16, I would call your personal shopper now. I would add it to your cart. I would shop right now. We only have a few moments left, but you can call your personal shopper to get it right now. That is going to be 888-835-2237. So let's make this deal happen. Let's make this price drop happen. $1,500 is going to be our Shop LC starting price. Normally, this is going to be a $13,000 estimated retail value. It might even be more because it has that craftsmanship of 100 facet cuts. This will be, with that drop in price, it will be a $400 price drop. It will be a final price of $1,125 or less. That is 5 monthly payments of $225. That is going to be 5 monthly payments of $225. That is absolutely fantastic. That means a $56, $57 a week you set aside and you save. And this is going to be one of those stones of growth and transformation and ever-changing moments. That's why people wear it during the fall. It is going to be that color of growth, that stone of growth and transformation. So what we're going to do, my friends, is we're going to continue on. We are going to continue on with this amazing pendant, this matching pendant. So if you want to shop ahead, item number 15, and look at this profile. So look at the profile of the ring. It's going to be a very high profile with those golden florets. Those golden florets are going to match the beautiful design of this pendant. This is also going to be a Gem Hunter special, 10 karat, yellow gold, a 20-inch chain, 2 carats of that autumnal glow pendant. You also have a beautiful, beautiful high profile gallery and basket and carriage with those matching florets underneath, sculpted in 10 karat yellow gold, 100 facets instead of 57, instead of 58. You're going to have those color changing properties. It looks so much better in sunlight, let me tell you. That's why you need to get it home. You need to try it. You need to see it. You need to see it change colors. It's going to change depending on the light, the type of light, the viewing angles, and so much more. You also have tapered baguette diamonds on the bail, and then it goes all the way up to the larger part of the bail where the link and the chain goes and interwraps. This is going to be E2F diamonds, VS color grade, and look at this stunning opportunity here. Item number 15 and item number 16. Again, we can't officially bundle. What I would do is call your personal shopper. Get the bundle before it goes. 888-835-2237. This is going to be your opportunity to get something that is going to be almost a $20,000 estimated retail value. It might even be more depending on where you go. And you are going to get, again, if you got both of these together, an absolute steal. So right now, it's the same price. $1,500 starting price. It's going to go down to $1,125, 5 monthly payments of $225. That is, like I said, around $57 a week you set aside and you save. So if you are a fan of natural champagne diamonds or even lab-grown diamonds of the champagne variety, if you like alexandrite, if you love autumn alexite, if you love any of those color changing stones that are going to have those autumnal glows and the golden yellows, this is going to be a stone for you. And we don't have that much cut with this craftsmanship, with this expertise. 100 facets, 2 carats overall. So you get 4 carats overall when you get this together. So really, it's going to be about $450 a month with that budget pay. But you know what? Talk to your personal shopper. See if they can bundle it, because you never know until you ask. I can't officially bundle, but you know what? They might be able to do it. So make sure you talk to them. The worst thing that can happen is they say no, which unfortunately, honestly, I don't even think they'll say no, because they want to make you happy. I want to make you happy. We want to deliver joy. So however way we're going to do that, we're going to try to make it happen. So we have 2 more beautiful pieces, my friends, to wrap up our Glitz and Glamour show. And we've had a jam-packed show. We've had a jam-packed night. We've had a jam-packed day of gemstones and beauty. So I'm glad we get to kind of wrap up with these 2 beautiful pieces. This next one is going to be item number 17. We've looked at this before, this type of stone. We've looked at this stone before. So if you saw me in the beginning of our show, I have so much paperwork here. I think it was item number 1 was our Martha Rocha Kunzite with lab-grown diamonds. Look at this beauty right here. Item 1. We started off with Martha Rocha Kunzite, and then we're going to almost end with some Martha Rocha Kunzite, but it's a little bit different design. It is definitely a different amount of carats. So that first one was 9.35 carats. It had lab-grown diamonds. This one specifically is going to be way bigger. It is 14.10 carats. This is going to be way more grand. This is also a AAA Martha Rocha Kunzite. And this is a blush skyline ring. So you guys, this reminds me of a beautiful sunset. When you see the sun hit the horizon and all of a sudden the sky turns lilac purple, it turns lilac pink. This is going to remind you of the beauty of that moment, and you should live in the moment. You should embrace those moments They're beautiful. This stone in the center is 13.86 carats. It is a 16 by 12 millimeter stone. It is heat treated, so it stabilizes that color. It makes it super durable, long lasting. It's not going to fade. It's not going to cloud. This is set in a carriage of 10 karat rose gold, which is the perfect complementary type of metal that goes with this. You also have a triple layer of diamonds. You have a triple layer of diamonds. You have baguette cut diamonds. You have round cut diamonds. Look how stunning these are. And look at the carriage. You see all the way down to the girdle, to the lower pavilion, to the point. The larger the stone, the bigger the carriage needs to be to protect it. This is going to have a very, very high setting. It literally reminds me of a beautiful royal carriage that you're going to have your princes and your princesses in, your kings and queens. I have about 10 left in our collection. And so I want you to make sure that if Martha Rocha Kunzite, again, named after the Brazilian beauty queen, is a piece that is going to be romantic, it's going to be whimsical, it's going to be grand, it is going to be feminine, it's going to be graceful. Item number 1 and item number 17 is going to be your gemstone of choice today for our Glitz and Glamour show. Right now, we're going to be able to give you an amazing price and awesome size options. We have size 6 through 10, but the thing is, I only have 1 or 2 left. So you want to get that right now. We're going to drop this from $2,550 with that live 25 code all the way down to $1,912. $1,912. That is over a $630 price drop. Whoa! This is a $15,000 value. And it is one of the largest deposits and polished stones. This means, can you imagine how large this was when they found it in the rock and the geode? Because again, it gets pared down. The margins get pared down when our artisans polish it. So this must have been huge. Over 14 carats. 5 monthly payments of $383. And that's about $96. $96 a week you set aside and you save. And this is going to be one of those grand double bridge rose gold settings. It is going to be knuckle to knuckle opulence. This is an alternative to a morganite. It is an alternative to some of those romantic pink diamonds, those pink stones of femininity and grace. So this is going to be one of our last items. That is item number 17. Now for our big grand finale, we got to end with our grandidierite. And our grandidierite is going to be one of the top 12 gemstones that are very rare, very difficult to get to. It's going to be similar to a jade in the cloudy green texture, in the gradient, in the beautiful, again, I find them beautiful imperfections because it is part of the chemical structure of this gemstone. You're going to get that Luxoro authenticity card to go with it. You will also look at that. This is going to be set in 10 karat yellow gold. It is going to have diamonds flanking the left and right side. This is just the epitome of that beautiful old vintage, step back in time. This is an Ocean Royale ring. It looks like the foam of an ocean. It looks the beautiful ocean from far away. This is going to be 10.71 carats. It's going to have this high polished design. It's going to be set in, ooh, look at that prong setting, very Art Deco. You're going to have a double prong setting with those polished corners, rounded edges, that greenish blue design. Again, it looks like jade, but it's not jade. This is going to be a total of almost 11 carats of sparkle. We're looking at 28 round diamonds and baguette cut diamonds. You're going to have different layers of a channel set and a prong set on the shoulder of the band. You have a tapered gold band that sits elegantly on your hand. This is going to be a very, very high setting, a sculpted basket and under gallery that absolutely stands out. If you want a grand statement piece, the grandidierite is yours. So right now, this is going to start at $2,400. It is normally a $9,000 estimated retail value. We are bringing it down the only way that Shop LC knows, and that is with that live 25 code. That is 25% off today. That is going to be $1,800 final all-in price. A $600 price drop, 5 monthly payments of $360. $360, that is, again, if you're looking to budget, $90 a week. That's it. and you get a beautiful grandidiorite, one of the most beautiful jade-like stones. It has that green, majestic quality of an ocean sea foam tableau. And my friends, this was your Glitz and Glamour show. This was your official Glitz and Glamour show. We had everything from Martha Rocha kunzite. We had everything from emeralds and rubies. We had Orofino rubellite. We had tourmaline and so much more. So I hope you had a great time today. Remember, you got to call your personal shopper at 888-835-2237. Use that live 25 code. You can use it on the website, use it on the app, and use it with that personal shopper number. They're going to be available 24 hours a day. I'm Emily May. You can follow me on all social platforms at Emily Mayheller. That is EMILYMAEHELLER. And I hope to see you again soon. I'm going to be back tomorrow afternoon with more shopping here at Shop LC. Have a great evening, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining me for a full day of Emily May. And until next time, remember, my friends, embrace your sparkle. Take care.